What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, y'all? Listen, it is 11:43 at night. We back for another episode review for the new season of the Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 9, episode 1, a course in a crash course in deflection. Baby, this how much I love y'all. And honestly, I just didn't want it to go so long into the day because y'all know I cannot stand when I have to do the reviews the next day. But I'm just gonna put this out here for right now because ever since the hurricane situation happened or whatever out down in Helene, well, Hurricane Helene happened down in the south. Condolences to everybody, and I hope everybody is doing well and coming up out of that one. The wind and everything or whatever, everything was affected. I had no idea that it was going to be affecting us up here, but one of these days, this past week or whatever, it was like extra windy and all this stuff. Either way, it had knocked out my cable. Okay, and I didn't realize it until I actually turned on the TV a couple of days ago, and it was saying how it was satellite issues, and I rebooted it and it stopped. I thought that it was going to be okay, but then kind of found out it wasn't. Same thing happened again because I really don't watch TV. I'll watch my programs lately the next day on Hulu or Peacock or something like that. So I thought I was going to have to do that, but then I remember, I could look at it on the app or put it up on my computer. And so I got the second showing of the episode because I didn't want y'all to have to wait so long. So just in case in future, because I am having somebody come out and, look at stuff, I just want y'all to know, just look for the review either that night or the next day. Just so that y'all know, because I am reviewing the season. Okay. Now that we got that out the way, let's just go into this episode. And honestly, I will say this: I'm looking forward to the season to see how it is with the new dynamic of the women's that are still here and the new women that are coming back. I haven't looked at anything. No sneak peeks or anything. I don't want to look at any sneak peeks. Nothing of such, okay? I want to have first reactions when I watch the episode this season. So far, I'm okay with the season. It's only the first episode. It wasn't too heavy. It wasn't too much. We got into a little bit of drama at the end of the episode. It's been quiet. It's been quiet. And y'all, I was knocked out when this show came on too. I said, you know what? Since the stuff ain't working, let me take a nap because I was tired. I had to go to work today too. Oh, it was hell. But anyway, so like I said, I'm basically giving everybody a chance, okay? I'm not finna go too hard on Giselle just yet because she has not annoyed me yet. But I am not, girl, I still feel the same way that I felt about Giselle that I felt all these other times. You not fooling me. But, since your homegirl ain't here on the show no more, you got to turn over some type of a new leaf, whether it's true, whether it's real, whether it's fake or whatever, to get along with the people that's there. Okay? Because you don't want to be the only one on the island by yourself. Understandable. So at this point, I am a fair reviewer. Okay? I ain't going in unless I need to go in. And in this first episode, nobody bothered me. Okay. Well, Ashley, she kind of did. Ashley just bothers my spirit anyway because I really just don't understand why she here. This first episode, it was just giving a little bit of introduction. Let me tell you something. Bravo. Bravo. You tried it with that, what was it? What is it? Reenactment at the very beginning. Listen. This is a serious situation dealing with DUI, okay? Somebody could have got hurt. Karen got hurt. She said she hurt her ankle, she hurt her ribs or whatever. Okay. That's the minimum. Okay, somebody could have really been hospitalized. Somebody could have been in critical. Somebody could have died. Karen could have died or something like that. But for y'all to do that reenactment, that was not needed. Because I shouldn't have been sitting here giggling a little bit, especially when that deer popped out at a serious situation. Bravo, y'all just don't know when to be serious, okay? And y'all probably thought that this was going to be a serious moment and we was going to take it serious when we should have. But a person like me know that it's serious. But I'm sitting here like, what? And I should have did that, okay? I had to catch myself like, Bravo, what are you doing? But then you get the episode started off with Karen and Giselle actually, okay? They're cool for the most part. Giselle is on the phone talking to Ashley, and I'm like, why are you talking to Ashley about Karen of all people? Like, girl. Anyway, Ashley just the thing about Ashley is she comes off so judgmental in her tone, even if she claimed that she trying not to be or whatever. She just comes off so judgmental, as if her stuff is all the way clean crystal, like the water flows crystal. Okay, when you douche. Well, some of y'all don't know nothing about that, but my girls know about that, and I'm talking about my girls. Okay, when that water come out clean, that's how she acts, And I'm just like, girl, shut up, because you got issues too, Meanwhile, um, I do appreciate, Giselle not going too hard just yet. She wasn't being accusatory as much. She was really as if that's what they were trying to show or make it seem as though, she was up there trying to be there for her girl. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, oh, okay, that's cool. You trying to be there for Miss Kern. And I guess that's great, because they do have a friendship and all that stuff. So, okay, cool. They go to a little, I don't know if it's a gas. Somebody said they went to a gas stop restaurant. I said I don't care. Sometimes them little places be having some good stuff. You ain't always got to go to a fancy ass restaurant or whatever to go get some stuff and all that. But I was just surprised that they would be in a place like that, honestly. But the food did look a little good. I ain't even gonna lie. When they put that donut, because I'm trying to be all stupid and stuff, they put that donut on that table. I said, Giselle said, and what we get a donut for? It was like, the waiter, trying to make it seem like, yeah, she don't come here to drink. And Giselle said, well, there is no alcohol here. He said, look at the people behind you. Girl, they poured up their drinks and everything. Giselle said, girl, I got a feeling Karen probably already had this plan, the way to end on it or whatever. Because he said that Karen always there. She got the little Karen special and all that. But, it was cute enough. But then again, Karen is full of stunts and shows, just like everybody else. So there's that. But then, so you got that going on, and Giselle asking her how everything is going. She can't really talk about it because she said it's in a legal process, it's a legal matter. Possibly, I'm pretty sure she's going to be going to court. I can't remember the outcome of the situation. I don't even remember if they've gone to court yet. If she has been sentenced to anything, but I mean, she's been parading everywhere else, so I don't know. Girl, as probably the minimum or the max that she's gonna get is some probation and probably some community service, because that's what they always do. They're not gonna put that lady in jail, because that's what Ashley gonna say. Ashley was like, this is what she always say, that she can't talk about things and everything. I said, well, girl, you and Michael was going through the stuff that he was going through with Candace and suing her and all that stuff, and you couldn't talk about it because it was a legal situation. So therefore, if it's a legal situation, it's a legal situation. But she was like, well, that probably means that she might be going to jail. Girl, she is not going to jail. Okay? She is not going to jail. If she go to jail, Justin Timberlake needs to take his ass to jail too. But that's neither here nor there. And he got off real cute. He got off real cute. I said, a $500 fine? All right. A couple of hours of community service. Let one of us had did some shit like that, baby. We would have been in jail for a good 60 days, okay? Probably a year. Anyway. I guess it pays to have a little celebrity status. But, she was talking about that and basically get up into the whole fact that Karen said that it was a lot of stuff that was going on that, that she's been going through with this whole situation that led up to the drunk driving and all that stuff. And then she keep on saying the truth will come out once, they get into the legal process of it in the trial. And I'm like, what's the truth? Besides the fact that you were under, the influence or something. Okay, like, it is what it is. Just say you was a little drunk. And then Ashley put it out there, which either I had forgot or did not, know. Karen had issues with alcohol before, and she got a DUI before. And they played the tape back, and I said, damn, okay, Karen, well, is it really no, I really feel like ain't no truth coming out. This really happened. Okay, girl. The truth is, you had a little bit too much to drink and you drove, and that's just what it was. Okay, and with that happening, and she was saying how she's dealing with the grief of losing her parents, and the fact that she has issues that's going on within her marriage, and I feel some type of way, but I don't want to come off as if I don't know, because I understand that grief is a long process. Grief does not have a time limit, a time frame. You can't tell somebody not to, stop feeling a way about something that happened to them or whatever, because grief is traumatic. And my uncle been gone for almost 10 years, and I get waves of grief all the time. Like a few days ago, baby, I was in my feelings because I was missing him real bad. So I understand what grief does, but at the same time, I'm not going to use it. Well, maybe I'm just talking about myself, because I'm not going to use that as an excuse for bad behavior. I'm not going to use that as an excuse to do messed up things or to go out and drink and drive or put others in danger. You know what I'm saying? And when Karen get caught up in certain things, and we've seen this, she will be like, because, she'll use grief of the fact that her parents passed. I'm like, how many times we're going to use that excuse? And I don't want to come off insensitive, because, again, I understand how grief works. Okay, I understand how grief works. It comes in waves, it comes unexpectedly, but also that's why we have to get therapy. That's why we have to have people to talk to or whatever. And we also have to still be grown enough to know right from wrong. And I just can't really excuse that. I can't use that as take that as an excuse from Karen anymore. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to stuff like this. And then she wanted basically her husband to be there for her a little bit more. And she just feels like that's not really what was happening, especially with her parents dying and all that. That part, I understand. You will want your mate, your spouse, your life partner to always be there, to be the person that you're going to cry on, you lean on. That person supposed to be your person. And you want to feel that. And we've been noticing, or she been trying to put it out there, that they have been having a little bit of issues, okay? Baby, they did not have to play that clip back when they asked Ray, do you love her? And he said, I think I do. First of all, it was a pause. And then he said, I think I do. Baby, don't tell me I think I do. Do you love me? You should be able to say it real quick. Yes or no. Okay? Don't, I think I do. You think you do, that means that you don't. I'm getting the force. We have to go. Because that's how I feel. That is how I feel. I'll be like, what? Wow. Girl, let me tell you something. Because I did that to somebody before. And I was like, you ask me a question, I can answer it real quick. Because that's how I feel. I'm being real truthful with you. But then you got to pause and you got to think about it. Get the fuck out. Okay? Girl, I don't play with people. Don't play with my emotions, and I don't play with yours, okay? Let's be straightforward. You know what it is. But, baby, that kind of stung me when he said that. I said, child. Well, everybody going through something, okay? And so, Giselle wants to be there for her. Giselle wants to throw her little hateration, whatever, hatitude birthday party. I thought the concept was cute. She said she's inviting everybody, everybody, including Wendy. Now, I know the big controversy, and I know one clip that we did see prior to the season coming out was the fact that Giselle was at Wendy's birthday party. They were hugging and seemed like they were very much friends or cordial, and I'm just like, all right. Listen, okay. My thing of it is, we ain't fit to be going at each other all this time. All this time. And I mean going to the depths of hell with each other. And then all of a sudden we're going to be cool. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that, because you're not going to hurt my feelings and I'm going to hurt your feelings. And then all of a sudden we're going to be cool and we can take that back and I'm never going to think about that again. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I'm not going to be able to trust you. We can be cordial. And when I say be cordial, if you see me and you say hi, I say hi back. That's as far as it's going to go. But us kicking it, talking on the phone, you coming to my stuff, I come to your stuff, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. But this is for the sake of reality TV, and they got a job to do, so we're going to just See how that play out. Even Giselle said, you know what? Last year was a lot. It was eye opening. She lost her daddy. She wasn't expecting to lose her daddy the way that she did. And when she did, and she was like, life is short, so she don't know where the relationship is with her and Wendy. And maybe they're gonna have to sit down and talk about how did it get to the point where it got to. And if they can figure it out. Because again, life is too short. And I was like, Now is this and I know I want to believe Giselle that she truly wants to work things out with Wendy. But in the back of my mind, I'm also not going to be like, oh, this is real, because I just can't put aside, like, if Robin probably would have been on the show, I don't think that she would be trying to go this route. That's how I feel. So, but I'm going to give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just, all right. Speaking of Wendy. Y'all remember when on that interview? Wendy. Girl. Good times. Okay. But anyway, Whitney Houston read the dog piss out of Wendy, and Wendy was giving it right back to her on that. And that is so classic. Y'all got to look that up if you ain't never seen that or heard it, I should say. But anyway, so, she going through the motions of, fixing her stuff. Wendy about to retire from being a professor. That's basically what it is, okay? She said, I'm about to turn 40. The professorship stuff, it ain't really fulfilling me anymore. When they ran down all of her goddamn degrees and stuff. Yeah, I remember when Wendy first came onto the show, and she was like, I have 4 degrees. Bitch, we don't care. I'm sorry. We just was over. It was like, God damn, because it was like every other episode. Because me and Mike 4 degrees. Okay, girl. Okay, Wendy grew on me. She did. So you got that, and she did send off her letter of resignation, and she's going on to the new chapter. Girl, she still got that talk show. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, girl. I never clicked on one episode on YouTube. Sorry, I just can't. I don't watch talk shows. I'm not gonna sit here and just watch y'all talk about stuff. I would rather watch YouTube before I watch. When I'm talking about regular, everyday, non-professional people just talk, uncensored and everything. I don't need all the lighting and everything to be perfect. I just like that natural shit, so I could be, because you just like me, But anyway, okay, of course, her and Eddie, they still cool, they still good. Then you got Karen. She's going over there meeting with her friend Vivian. We got 2 new ladies. We got introduced to Vivian. She owns a little boutique. Girl, Karen said she owned a boutique up in a shopping mall, and it was just the way that she said it. Like a shopping mall was bad and not a storefront in the most fanciest part of Potomac. I said, what's going on? What's wrong with that? Where is this mall at? But you up in there supporting your friends, so let it be that. And then, their other friend Stacy, who was a host of QVC, she was out there in Philly, and she's back in Potomac. And she's back in Potomac because, she's about to get divorced. Okay, they had noticed, look, girl, they was up in that drink. They said, girl, is it okay if we drink in front of you and all that stuff, because everything that was going on? Man, at first I was like, so y'all just kind of make this a big thing. But at the end of the day, we have to understand that she do got a problem with alcoholism. Okay, even if Karen don't want to admit it, it's just like if you looked at the Real Housewives of Orange County, and then you got Shannon Bedore, who had that whole situation with the DUI, and her stuff was way worse because she really broke bones. She damaged the house and everything, and somebody could have been inside. Well, I think somebody was inside the house, but it could have been way worse. But hers was worse than Karen, if you ask me. And we can see the progression of the alcohol. She has a problem, okay, but instead of just like slowing down or stopping, I don't expect people to just go cold turkey after certain things, especially when they've been going through it a lot. And I would want them to, but I wouldn't be surprised. That's what it would. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. So you get Shannon Bedore, instead of having like 5 drinks that she'll usually have, this is hypothetical, she could probably cut it down to 2 as a minimum. And that would probably bother me, seeing that you just got a DUI and you still drinking around. I don't care whether it's socially or in your home. That make me feel some way. But same thing with Karen. You literally just got a DUI and you probably had a drink or two. But she said no, and she was like, "Y'all can go ahead and drink. It ain't gonna bother me. I can't drink right now because I got medication that she's taking. But you'll see me dibbling dabbling in a little bit of stuff." And I said, "Oh, is that really what it is? The medication?" Okay. But moving on from that, we find out again that Stacy is getting a divorce. Her husband is a white German man. They let us know that that's what he was. They met on the plane. She was like, it was an empty seat. And he said, "Oh my God, is this seat open?" That guy ain't got a sign seat. What was y'all at on Southwest? Oh, okay, that was cute, and they got one daughter, and things just didn't work out. I said, after 16 plus years, she said, "Girl, I'm about to get up out of this, and it is what it is." I said, "Oh," because they noticed. They was like, "Did you notice she didn't have her ring? And her ring is big. Where is it?" I said, "Mind your business." If she wanted to bring it up, she came from backstage, from back there, putting them clothes on. She said, "What you want to talk about?" What you say? I said, "Oh, okay." Way to move the production and the storyline along and give us some little information, tad bit of information about her. So we know she's going through a divorce. I don't know about Vivian. We also get introduced to another girl. Her name is Jazzy. She came in with Mia. Bitch, let's get to Mia right quick. Mia and Gordon, they out there with the kids and everything. Mia, I'm not going to do that. Mia and Gordon, Mia, I'm going to tell you this. The confessional looks, a no-go. But that look that you had when you was with Gordon and y'all was going to get, the ice cream with the kids and stuff, you look cute. You really did, okay? That's probably the best that you looked in this episode. No shade, no lie, okay? I like the hair. I liked all of that. I don't know. It just feels like her confessional look, she got a little bit too much makeup on. That's what's bothering me. It's the makeup. It's a little bit heavy on her skin. And it's like they don't have the right foundation, the blend of the foundation. Look at me talking about some makeup like I know what I'm talking. Bitch, I don't wear makeup, but I know a little thing about it. Okay, you gotta have it blended, and it's just not blending well. That's half feel. That's half feel. But anyway, other than that, it was fine. But they have their little conversation, and honestly, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Part of the reason why I really wanted to watch this season was I wanted to see how Mia and Gordon's storyline play out with her little new boyfriend, Ink. Okay, girl, the way Gordon. The first they made it seem like Gordon was cool with the whole situation. Gordon is not cool with that situation. Gordon don't want that man around. Gordon don't want he was like, remember what I said? I don't want nobody. Either she brought it up, said that you don't want nobody else giving Jeremiah or going with Jeremiah, her son, and his son, hopefully, to do haircuts and all that stuff. That's his thing, and you have to respect that. You have to respect that. And I don't think Ink is trying to encroach or whatever or step over boundaries and stuff. But at the same time, I can understand what his feelings is getting hurt at. I could understand the animosity that could possibly happen because, you literally getting with somebody that you cheated on me with, and now you want to bring up the fact that this man want to have a paternity test, and, I'm saying that the kid is mine, but you also brought up the thing on the last season and made it seem as if it's a possibility that he could not be yours, or that he had a inkling that he was the father or whatever. And I'm talking about Ink because you brought this up too. I was like, wow, okay. And then for when Mia was sitting there at that table when they had that birthday party, she was like, because we still work with Gordon because Gordon's moved into her building. She was like, listen, I be washing his clothes and Ink be folding them, and when we take it down there to him, girl, I would have been like, what? You got your husband living in your building, and you got your boyfriend folding and taking his clothes to him. Bitch, Mia, what type of arrangement and polygamy shit is going on at this point? Y'all need to just be off a rock, okay? Because look, what? Meanwhile, Ashley, I really don't care. What does Ashley have to offer us? Like, I'm listening to everybody else's storyline, and at this moment, Ashley ain't got shit going. Okay, we do not give a damn that you are all of a sudden now want to take this divorce so called serious after 2 years. After 2 years, girl, get the hell up out of here. You still ain't divorced. It's about to be 2025, and you still not divorced. Girl, we do not care that you feel like you want to start dating soon. Bitch, you been dating. You've been dating, you've been fucking other people, okay? So, like, what are you telling us for? Why do we need to see you going on these fake dates, okay? Like, anyway, moving on from that. Her whole storyline is to me and everybody's business. That's what it's been for the past few seasons, honestly, okay? Because what else can she offer? Absolutely nothing. Um, Moving on from that, they have the little party get together. Um, Giselle gets there. They go downstairs, start setting up. She has different hats for the ladies, and then she has the hats for the people that's being negative if they get a little bit negative or whatever throughout the party. And I think that was cool. You know, Giselle has to do her little Giselle thing. So she gets there first, and I think Ashley shows up and Jacqueline shows up. And then Mia shows up with her friend Jazzy, and we find out that Jazzy is either married to or her boyfriend is one of the players from the Kansas City Chiefs. You know, when she came in and she saw Jacqueline, she was like, wait a minute, because I heard that, you know, you a little, okay, you don't want to do that with me, huh? I said, calm down. I know it was all jokes, but you do that with me, I'll look at you a little different. We not on that level to play like that just yet, okay? But everybody kept it cool. You know, everybody got there. Wendy got there. When Wendy said, her daughter said, girl, I don't like you. That was funny to me. That was funny to me because then Vivian showed up and, you know, Stacy was there. Stacy and Wendy, they know each other, but they haven't seen each other in a long time, but they know of each other. They was asking what Karen is at because Karen was fashionably late, but that's her birthday, so I guess, you know, she can do that. Jacqueline said, well, I talked to Karen, you know, I mean, she called me. And then Mia was like, she was drunk too. And that's what you said. It sounded like, I mean, I'm not saying that she was drunk, but it sounded a little. I said, Jacqueline, why did you even have to put that out there? Okay. I don't like people like that. You throw stuff out there to imply and make it seem, and then you're not going to really say what it is. And, you know, it's a little phony and it's a little messy. Okay, knowing damn well that, you know, some of them people at the table don't fuck with Karen, especially Mia, you know. And so at this point, you know, they was talking about Karen and her issues, whatever. And like Giselle said, you want to talk to her, you want to ask the questions, you know, ask the question to her. And when Karen did get there, you know, she did say that they opened up the floor. And she was like, you know, I think Giselle said, you know, if they got questions, you can ask you. She was like, yeah, any questions? And then it was kind of silent, but then they was, you know, trying to see what was going on, if she's okay. She can't really talk about the situation. Bitch, when Jacqueline said, you know, thank God that, you know, you're okay. Nobody got hurt because, you know, somebody could have got killed. Nobody got killed. Nobody did this. I said, damn, bitch, you went real dark a little bit. I said, Jacqueline, what are we doing? And then all to say that was, nobody should sit here and judge, okay? Because nobody knows what anybody is going through, and nobody here should judge what's going on. I, on the other hand, I'm judging. I don't give a damn. You can be my friend and I may not say it in front of the whole group, but I'm going to say it to you in private. You were dead ass wrong for what you did. You're a grown ass woman, okay? You are well grown. This is your 61st birthday, and you out here drinking and driving and getting into accidents, and it could have been way worse. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I will scald my friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna sugarcoat it. That I'm going to have to tell you what it is, okay? But doing it in front of the group, possibly not. No, but I'll make sure that I do that right in private. You know, but at the same time, you got that going on, and you know, Karen give her little spiel about it, talking about some. This is one of those moments where I try to figure out who gonna be a soldier for Karen, or who's a soldier for Karen, right? and versus the fake bitches. And I said, so is y'all soldiers to Karen? Y'all soldiers to Karen? Absolutely not. Girl, what? Karen, you are full of it. Okay, I would have been sitting at that table like, girl, what? Baby, Stacy was sitting there the whole time like, what the hell did I get caught up into? Especially when the next thing happened, okay? Giselle started putting out the hats, This is how the conversation started, with Karen especially, because the first hat that because like I said, she got individual hats that fits each person, right? Karen, her hat, I don't know what type of hat, I can't remember what type of hat it was, but she called it Hollywood, right? And then she gave Ashley a cowboy hat because of the fact that they went down to Texas last season and all of that debacle that happened. Okay, cool. Then she gives Mia a hat, a fedora like hat, and called her like a pimp because she got Gordon and she got Ink. They were talking about Ink and them pictures that they be taking together. And I was like, have you ever noticed that when they take pictures, she always a few feet behind him to make him look She got her a short king. Okay, don't do that. Everybody can't be 6 feet plus. All right, some people got to be 5'6", and it is okay. It is okay. All right. I'm probably taller than Ink, but that's neither here nor there. I'm 5'9", so hey, it is what it is. But I said, leave that man alone. The man ain't done nothing. The man ain't done nothing. All right. I'm just saying he ain't been disrespectful, but he ain't done nothing that Mia did not allow. I should put it like that. Okay. And so they get into the situation. That's when they start talking about Gordon and all of that stuff. Woo, 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 woo. Jacqueline saying that how she feels like, you know, Ink is really good for Mia. And she feels as though, the relationship or marriage or whatever between Mia and Gordon was more so of a business type of relationship. And everybody was sitting there like, how long y'all was married? 11 years? That's a long ass business relationship. Did he know that? And then y'all got kids? Like, what's going on with that? Baby, at one point, Karen had said something about, bringing up the kids and how they have been plastered out there in the media, and the way that she felt about Gordon bringing up the fact of the paternity could possibly be somebody else's, putting that out there in the public and going around telling people that in the blogs and all that stuff. And Mia had her spiel, but see, I was like, okay, tread lightly, because we are talking about kids. We are talking about young underage kids that don't know no better. Okay, Jeremiah is like 8 years old. Plus, we also got to remember that Mia do got like a teen. Don't she has a teen? Okay, like y'all got to calm it down a little bit, because he can probably understand what's going on, but the young ones, that's Gordon's kids, they don't understand what's going on, and these are very much innocent kids. And I get that they weren't trying to talk about them like that, but it came off, especially when Giselle said, you're not protecting your kids. I would have blew up at that too. Because how would you tell me what I'm doing and what I'm not? I'm not the one that's putting this out here or whatever. But at the same time, I kind of get where she coming from a little bit. Like, y'all both putting this stuff out here. Y'all going back and forth, and you allowed it to be filmed and said and released or whatever, because y'all said the shit on camera. Then you got Gordon opening his mouth and talking to blogs and sending it to this person, that person, and all that stuff. And then you're talking about it again in the scene that you had this episode about whether or not the paternity is this or paternity is that. And of course that made Mia pissed off. Now I'm doing everything. You don't know what's going on and what's been going on. I said, God damn. God damn, it went from 0 to 100 real quick in the emotions. And you know what? I don't know how it feels to be a parent. You know what I'm saying? Because I am not a parent, and I'm not going to sit here and act like I do. But at the end of the day, I'm not really mad at Mia for blowing up the way that she did and got emotional, because, again, being a parent, I feel like, is a sensitive topic, especially when you love your kids and you love being a parent. And when you hear anybody mention anything negatively about your parenting and the way that you're bringing up your kids and presenting your kids and how you're treated and all this stuff, whether or not that person is trying to say it in a negative way or whatever, but it's the way that you perceive it. I can understand a person getting upset and feeling some type of way and feeling attacked by it, even if that wasn't what the goal was. And even Wendy said, "Y'all got to hold off. Y'all doing that's a little bit too much. That's a little bit too much." And as we saw for what's going to happen on next week's episode, they're going to pick it up. And even Wendy said, even if you did not try, I don't know if it was Wendy, but she did. Somebody called her up, and I'm pretty sure it probably was her, but was saying, you was coming at her parents and all that stuff, and they was like, "That's not what we was trying to do." But even if it's not what you was trying to do, that's how it came off, and as you have to understand how it will come off to a parent. You know what I'm saying? You are a parent. If somebody says some stuff like that, you're not gonna just sit there and be okay with it. So yeah, it's sensitive. It's sensitive, and I understand it. I do. But that was the episode, y'all. Not too much, not too deep. How do you feel about the new girls? I mean, we only got to see them a couple of times. And Stacy, baby, I think Stacy probably gonna give us something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about Vivian. We gonna see Karina. Girl, we gonna see KK. KK coming back later on in the season, huh? Her man. Okay. But other than that, so far it was a decent episode. Not too much. I wasn't really bored with it. Wasn't heavy. Quick look at it. Talk about it. Not too deep. You guys tell me how you felt about this opening season premiere. How do you think the season is gonna go? Are you feeling it so far? And again, thank y'all for waiting and bear with me and understanding about my cable issues. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.